did it feel for you after graduating college and going into the real world? Was it jarring for you? For me, looking for jobs outside of restaurants and retail was something I had never done before. It was completely foreign to me. I had no clue how to write a resume, and being interviewed in a formal setting sounded like torture to me. I hated being in front of people. Plus, I was trying to go on this journey of marketing and design that I had basically just decided I was going to do, even though I did not have a degree in it. But I womaned up and I started applying. Back when Monster.com was in its heyday, there were tons of listings out there that seemed like they might be a good fit, and I would just apply to anything that seemed like it was even halfway decent. One of the job listings I applied to ended up being a staffing company. So I headed downtown in my best new professional gear and went to their offices in the Wrigley building. I remember sitting really awkwardly at the desk, filling out my information and trying to remember the skills that I had that might be marketable to any sort of corporate recruiter. That probably made me feel more insecure than anything. After they called me a few days later, I found myself walking off the elevator onto the mahogany paneled 25th floor of one of the Mies van der Rohe buildings on Wacker Drive in Chicago. Like, crazy. Fun fact, part of The Dark Knight was actually filmed in the lobby while I was working there. It was secretly coded Rory's first kiss. I had somehow landed an interview for marketing assistant at one of Chicago's top mid-sized law firms. I don't really have any idea how in a couple of weeks I had gone from art school nerd to possibly getting a job in a super corporate law firm, but it had happened. And I got the job. There were some things about that position that I liked, but overall, it was kind of a blip on the radar. I was there for a little over a year, and really what it did for me more than anything was put an actual marketing position on my resume as a stepping stone. So if there's anything I'm really proud of with that position is that I actually got it, so that I had it on my resume to make it easier for me to get into other marketing positions. What was your experience like after you graduated? I'm interested in hearing your stories.